Alright, we got some gameplay from Luiz. Looks like Plat 2. Alright, and twos. Okay, let's see what you do on the kickoff. Okay, so you are queuing with someone. I noticed that on the scoreboard. So you're queuing with this guy, so you're probably in comms together, or if you're not, you should be. And you should coordinate your kickoff. So if he's going to kill the ball, you should be cheating up. If he's trying to push it off to the side, you should either be staying in net or maybe grabbing corner boost. Personally, I don't like grabbing corner boost. I think that corner boost in the back corner is like really baits people out of the play a lot, and it like makes them go out of position. So yeah, I think let's see what kind of kickoff he does. Okay, so he's not flipping on the kickoff, so this isn't somebody who's confident with his kickoffs. So you going back to net is probably the play here, because he's probably going to lose his kickoff, or if he wins it, it's like not really intentional. So you start to go back to net, but then you come forward. Kind of the standard is you have two options, right? One option is you cheat up and you end up a little bit past this first boost pad in front of you, and when he hits the ball, if he kills the ball, you can just follow up on it immediately. The other option is that you grab a couple, so you grab this boost pad in front of you maybe, or the one kind of like northwest of you. You grab a couple boost pads and then you angle towards net, so you're facing net and you're ready to defend something if it just comes on net. And then from there you can decide, oh, am I going to move upfield, am I going to aggress the ball, or am I going to go grab a corner boost? But I think the way you're doing this right now is like you're not really deciding. So you're backing up and then you're moving forward, right? So you're not cheating up, but you're also not going back to net. You're kind of leaving yourself in this no man's land, which I think you should try to avoid when possible. Okay, so this is all looking fine so far. Good patience here. Okay, so you don't actually know where the opponent is. Yep, and he comes in and dunks you. So you want to, when you're starting a dribble, you want to make sure you actually have vision of what's going on around you, because someone might just challenge you from your blind spot, and then you won't really be able to do anything about it. Great touch by your teammate, but the opponent was ready for it. Fake a challenge here. Okay, so this is a bit risky, right? Because all you're really doing is passing to their goalie. If you faked a challenge there, that first guy on their team would have just rolled the ball at you or your teammate, and you would have had a free possession. But instead, you just, oh no. Oh no. No, not like this. Oh no. Okay, well, that happens. Sometimes Plats just pinch the ball and think they should be in Grand Champ. And, oh dear. That's very unfortunate from both you and your teammate. Yeah, completely calculated by Syrup or whatever his name is. Alright, so you're doing the same thing here where you're not really cheating up and you're also not really in net. So I would definitely recommend thinking about that a little bit more. I don't think it's not a very standard play to go for, and I don't think it's a very good play. It doesn't really give you a lot of options to react, because if the opponent on the other team cheats up and the ball stays in the middle, he's going to beat you to the ball. And if the ball doesn't stay in middle, you're not really in a position to defend anyway, so it's kind of just like maybe not the best idea. It doesn't really give you a lot of options. Okay, your teammate's doing a really good job here. Great possession play by him. Okay, this is good. Yep, great positioning by you. The opponent definitely could have done better with that ball, but you were positioned well to, punish a mistake. So he gets a, poor touch. Your teammate kind of forced it though, because he was threatening a dunk, so the opponent panicked, which is a really good play. Okay, so yeah. So you should definitely, both you and your teammate should definitely play some ones, especially against each other. If you guys know each other in real life, like you need to play some 1v1s. It's gonna clean up your playstyle a lot, and kickoffs are super important. So I mean, kickoffs are everything in ones, right? But they're really important in twos and threes, and I don't think people really like value them enough. So having a good kickoff is really important. So here, by the time you've arrived, he's already beaten you to the ball, right? So like, you really need to make sure you're having a cleaner front flip here. When you're landing, you should be supersonic or really close to it. But just the way this flip isn't very clean, you're doing like a forward diagonal flip, but you're not boosting at the right moments, so you're kind of like lingering in the air a bit. So I would recommend either learning a side flip dodge, or honestly, to get a good kickoff, just a consistent kickoff, I would just front flip. I would front flip and learn when you need to boost, and then just try to get like a clean central hit on the ball. Here you're just getting beat clean, and you really don't want to, you really need to make sure you have a good kickoff for twos. Like in threes, you can kind of get away with it because usually one of your teammates will be back to receive it. But in twos, like a bad kickoff can get you punished so often. So you really need to have something consistent. It doesn't have to be like the best kickoff in the world, but so long as you're like consistently hitting the ball with power and you're very central on the ball, those are the most important things. Okay, so here, that's not the touch you were going for, but it's fine. Here, you should go back, grab that boost, and then hit the ball left, like across the wall in front of your net, right? You're just going back to net, and now you're under pressure, right? Because now you're trying to rotate and be a good teammate, and it's kind of awkward. Your teammate does a decent job, But that could have been avoided if you would just taken that boost, which would have boost starved the opponent, and then also given you a free hit off the backboard. You're probably going to mess that hit up the first few dozen times you try. You're probably going to accidentally pass it to the team, and maybe you'll feel like you should be going for it. But as you get into higher and higher level gameplay, being able to be comfortable with those hits off the back wall is really important. Okay, so there's a clean beat here. You probably should have known he's beating you there, but that's okay. Your teammate's stalling, which is super dangerous. He should have gone, but he might be boost starved. Okay, he's got boost now. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it's good touch. Just get the pressure off. Let's see how the opponents handle this. They're doing a decent job. You're on low boost here. Okay, you went for a pass, which I like the idea. And if this was threes, that would have been a beautiful pass. But this is twos, so that's a pretty risky pass. Like, you're trying to draw on your teammate really close. It was a nice pass. Yeah. When you're in defense, when you're the last man back, don't just drive forward without really, like, paying attention to what's happening, right? He's getting a touch on this ball, and he can easily pop it over you. And that's what happens. Like, you drive too far forward and he pops it over you. So if you're last man back, it's better to just be patient and just watch the play and see what hits are possible, what are your opponents capable of, and then react accordingly. But you don't really want to, like, just auto-rotate out of net. I feel like a lot of people are just so eager to get out of defense that they'll just leave net, or they'll leave a defensive position to try to put pressure on the ball. But you can put pressure on the ball, you know, just by, like, driving forward a little bit and immediately turning around. Like, you can just fake a challenge and make the opponent think you're going to attack them, and then just get a free look at the ball. Okay, so that guy's AFK here. So if you get a dunk here, yeah, that's a goal. Your teammate should be there. Yeah, he was really slow to it, honestly. He should be way closer, but that was good by you. Maybe he went back for boost. I can't tell. Yeah, he was really far away. Yeah, you definitely want to, like, stay. This isn't really. This is more advice for Dean than for you, Luis. But your teammate should make sure that he's, like, staying pretty close to you. He wants to make sure that he's actually, like, supporting you whenever you're on offense and not just running away to the corner for boost. Okay, so you're trying to leave this for your teammate, looks like. Okay, your team is coming in. Yeah. I wonder if you guys are in comms. I feel like comms make a huge difference in twos. Well, I mean, any game mode, really, but I guess not ones. Okay, good challenge. Okay, he's playing this slow. You're pretty close here. Yeah, I would not dive in on this, yeah. Okay, so you get a goal out of it, but if your opponent had just gotten that ball past you at all, it's a goal against you, right? Because both of you were here, you're both going to be landing in their net. So it's a pretty risky play to go for. You were already up a goal, so you really didn't need that goal. So I would not recommend going with that usually. Okay, that was a better kickoff by you, but you can definitely clean up those flips a lot. I would focus on just practicing front flipping for a while, and then practicing side flipping. And I wouldn't really worry about this, like, corner dodge, because your mechanics don't really look quite comfortable enough to be nailing those. Okay, you missed the boost. It was a good leave by your teammate, like, letting you grab that boost, because you could tell he wanted it. Yeah, it looks like you guys play together well. You have a good synergy. You seem to be playing around each other pretty well. You're leaving the ball for each other a lot. Like, again, you just left the ball for him there, which is really good. Yeah, you guys are definitely, like, a good duo. Okay, this should be a goal. Yep, well done. Really, really great job just putting that ball around him. Just making sure you didn't get dunked there. That was really well done. But, you know, they're probably going to forfeit here. Usually people give up around the 30-second mark. Yep, there they go. All right, well, good job with the Bona boys. Well played, well played. All right, well, thanks for the replay. And good luck with getting diamond. You got it, man.